Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Mrteamguy with another episode of Gaming Spotlight. Today I want to talk about a turn-based RPG called Divinity Original Sin 2. It was developed and published by Radeon Studios and it came out of early access on September 40th, 2017. I know it's a bit late for this review, but I had to full experience this masterpiece to tell you it's fucking amazing. If I had to describe Divinity Original Sin 2 in a word, that would be an adventure. Without a doubt, it's the best modern CRPG game up to date. And as an old school gamer, I can understand when someone is saying that nothing can stand in one line with games like Planetscape Torment and Baldur's Gate. Well, it couldn't, until now. Times are changing and games are getting bigger, better every day, and this is a perfect example. And we have just received the best, most polished CRPG game ever made. It has to be said, even if we are sentimental, the world of Divinity Original Sin is full of content, and what's the best, we can interact with almost everything and everyone. There are no boring NPCs with exactly the same dialogue lines. In this game everyone is unique and has something to say. Also, we are talking here about the huge CRPG game that is fully voice acted. And it's not Oblivion-like voice acting with 5 actors. The main narrator who is with us most of the time, and all the other voice actors did an outstanding job here. Every character sounds special. If you have played first Original Sin, you know what to expect from fights. They can be approached in many different ways. Even in tough fights, one properly used scroll or skill can change everything. Of course in both ways, because we can easily lose. The fights are hard, made to think in strategic ways, and what's the most important, they are very satisfying. Comparing to other CRPG games, it's one of the best parts of Divinity. It took me roughly 105 hours to finish the game once, so it can be said that Divinity Original Sin 2 is one of the biggest CRPG games. What's more, this game has high replayability value. Every character has its own personality and its own origin story. By playing with different characters, we have new quests and we can approach many situations in a totally different way. Origin characters have their own interaction across the whole game. The main story is interesting, and I've never lost my interest. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's just really good piece of writing. Side quests are keeping high level as well. Same as in first Original Sin, we also receive minimal amount of help in all the quests. We still have to think, search and read just like in real CRPG game. I have completed this game few days ago and to be honest, I can't wait to play it again. I'm thinking about new characters and about making different decisions in several points of a game. It's something amazing. There are many huge games like Witcher 3 or Fallout 4 that can give you 100 plus hours of playtime. There's something different in Divinity that make you want to play it again, more and more. In Civilization series we are saying about one more turn syndrome. Here we have one more hour, one more evening, and one more day syndrome. Still, there's no perfect games. And there's no difference here. The game is quite fresh, so there are still bugs. But you know what, I haven't experienced any game-breaking bug, but there are many small things that for sure will be fixed in the future. Divinity Original Sin 2 is, in my humble opinion, the best game of year 2017. Let's just hope we will see more CRPGs like this in the future. Make yourself a favor and buy this game. It will be the best 100 plus hours you can have as a gamer. This isn't a game that will hold your hand. This isn't a game that's easy and laid back. This is the game that throws you in the middle of the world and tells you to figure it out. It has multiple difficulty settings, so if tactical turn-based combat isn't your strongest suit, there are easier modes for you. But the harsh combat isn't the only thing that makes this game hard. It's the quest, the world. There's no hand-holding. You got to figure out what to do, you got to figure out which quest to solve and focus on. And boy are there many quests to focus on. Some seem absolutely random, some seem like just a typical side quest kind of job that ends up being the key ingredient in solving the big mystery. I love that the first act has you stuck on an island, a jail, and your job is to break out. And how would one do this? There isn't just one way, or two, or three, there are more than that. Way more, and it's up to you to figure out the way. There are 5 races: human, dwarf, elf, lizard, and undead. Each brings with their own talents and experience in the game. You might have trouble with certain quests because they hate your race. You might need to find another way into a town because they don't like dwarfs. It's extremely immersive, and playing it as a co-op makes it even so. I'm not sure I have words to describe to you how amazing this game is. I like difficult games. I played this on tactical, which is hard, and on some boss fights me and my co-op partner would sit here for 2 hours, reloading, repositioning, changing skills, reloading over and over until we finally managed to beat said boss. It was one of the most amazing experiences I've had in gaming all year. Just that little bit of having to figure out how something works. There are character tags and talents that you can choose that really makes this into immersive RPG. Pet Pal allows you to talk to animals. That's a dog over there, cheer him up and he'll help you. That nasty fire element, guess what? She needs your help. You can have a talent that makes you stink, and people dislike you because of it. The story is well done, the characters have great voice actors behind them, and overall experiencing this game is a lovely ride. So much detail has been put to this game, from armor, weapons, side quests, random crap on the ground, that it is amazing and gratifying that there are still developers out there that makes games pure out of love and try to make them the best thing ever. This game is literally a sandbox game where nearly everything is possible and you can play it the way you want. It is exciting, clever, funny, beautiful, demanding, just a fucking masterpiece. I must recommend you to check this game out. Just do it, you won't be disappointed. Trust me. Okay, this is your boy Mrteamguy with another episode of Gaming Spotlight. Just want to say thanks for watching and have a nice day.